नमस्कार व्यूअर्स, मैं बीएन शर्मा आप सबके सामने कुछ तथ्य रखना चाहता हूं जो प्रेजेंट चीफ ऑफ आर्मी स्टाफ ने एक चैनल पे इंटरव्यू दिया था। उसकी विषय में मैं अपना एनालिसिस आप सबके सामने रखना चाहता हूं। फर्स्टली, व्हेन ही वाज आस्क्ड अबाउट द इजराइल प्रॉब्लम, ही सेड द वॉर डज नॉट स्टार्ट व्हेन यू स्टार्ट फिगरिंग आउट। ये बहुत सही बात है। दिस द सेम स्टेटमेंट अप्लाइज टू द कॉन्फ्लिक्ट व्हाट्स हैपनिंग इन मणिपुर आल्सो। वी जनरली टर्म द कॉन्फ्लिक्ट स्टार्टेड फ्रॉम 3rd May। However, it is not। ये बहुत पहले से इन्हें इस मूवमेंट को शुरू करने के लिए प्लान किया गया होगा। तब जाके उस दिन को एक बड़ा इम्पैक्टफुल वेल प्लान तरीके से कुकी कम्युनिटी ने इसको अंजाम दिया। एनालिसिस करके इस बात पे मैं कंक्लूड करना चाहूंगा। 3rd May 2023, the peace rally march organized by the All Manipur Tribal Students Association started, and as the present serving general has said, the chief of army staff General Dwivedi has said, the conflict probably started with the rumor of burning of so-called Anglo-Kuki Memorial Gate. We all know that there is no record of Anglo-Kuki war or Anglo-Kuki Memorial Gate. This has been clarified by the India government through in the form of reply to an RTI. Still, many people, including the military leadership, used to call it as an Anglo-Kuki Memorial War. However, he has very clearly said that there was no burning of the gate, and it was some sort of burning tires in front of the gate, and that rumor led to the starting of the conflict. So it shows that the starting of the conflict was done by the Kuki communities, motivated by the Kuki arms group to fulfill their objective or political game. इसमें present serving chief of air staff ने कहा है इट्स अ बैटल ऑफ नैरेटिव। बहुत सही बात है। ये नैरेटिव जैसे जिस दिन 2:30 बजे या 2:30 बजे के आसपास जो रूमर जो फैला है, उसके बाद चुरचानपुर में जितने भी मैतेई समुदाय का विलेजेस जो है, जो घर, वहाँ कुकी कम्युनिटी लोग ने इसको अटैक करना शुरू कर दिया। द हाउसेस वेर बर्न, द पीपल वेर ब्रूटली बीटन, एंड शाम होते होते काफी सारे दे हैव क्रिएटेड ए केओस, एंड वहां पे जो रह रहे सिक्योरिटी फोर्सेस, मणिपुर पुलिस, पैरामिलिट्री फोर्सेस, इंक्लूडिंग असम राइफल्स, दे कुड नॉट प्रोटेक्ट द मैतेई कम्युनिटीज हु आर लिविंग इन चुरचानपुर। हालांकि इन मैतेई समुदाय के जितने लोग, दे हैव केप्ट अंडर क्लोज सिक्योरिटी इन द डीसी कॉम्प्लेक्स, प्रॉब्ली डीसी कॉम्प्लेक्स, वहां पे रखा। उसके बाद मे बी आफ्टर 6 May और 7 May के आसपास दे वर इवैक्यूएटेड फ्रॉम देयर। इन माय ओपिनियन द इवैक्यूएशन वाज अ वेल प्लान। वहां से मैतेई को निकालने के लिए एक प्लान है। अदरवाइज सो मच presence of security forces, including the Manipur police and the Assam rifle, how they cannot protect those Meiteis? They may not be very high numbers. I don't know exact numbers. Must be from 1,000 to 5,000 at the most. They could not protect, say, 5,000 houses or 5,000 people with such a presence of heavy military, including Assam rifles and paramilitary forces and also Manipur police. So it looks intentionally the Meitei communities were evacuated from there because Churchanpur is considered as a hill place and armed forces पावर एक है। उसके बावजूद भी एक भी बुलेट फायर नहीं किया गया। As General Nair has said in one of his interview during the Sajiwa armory loot in Imphal, he said not a single bullet was fired and the arms were allowed to loot. Similarly, एक भी बुलेट फायर नहीं किया गया जब कुकी कम्युनिटी, स्पेशली कुकी आर्म्स ग्रुप, इन उपद्रव मचाया था मैतेई समुदाय के ऊपर जो सुरचानपुर में रहने वाले। अगर वो लोग उस समय कुछ गोलियां फायर करते, लेट बी ब्लैंक फायर, मैतेई समुदाय वहां पे बच जाता और ये सब होने से बच जाता। बट इन्होंने नहीं। डिस्पाइट दे प्रीफर टू इवैक्यूएट दोज मैतेई कम्युनिटीज एंड दे केप्ट अंडर द क्लोज प्रोटेक्शन असम राइफल कैंप्स एंड द डीसी ऑफिसेस, एंड कुछ समय के बाद they were brought to the relief camps in Imphal। ये क्या दर्शाता है? अभी इससे साफ साफ नजर आता है कि इट्स अ वेल प्लान मूव। अदरवाइज व्हाई? सिमिलरली कुकी समुदाय मैतेई इम्फाल में जो वैली में रह रहे थे, they were also under close protection, nobody was doing anything, the security guards were protecting them and वो लोग शांति से रह रहे थे। फिर भी इनके समुदाय के कुछ लोगों ने कुछ उटपटांग चीज करके उपद्रव मचवाया और they allowed the people to react, the Meiteis to react, and they were forced to evacuate from Imphal। इससे दर्शाता है इट्स अ वेल प्लान, कोऑर्डिनेटेड प्लान एक्शन है। इसीलिए दे हैव प्लान टू एक्सचेंज द कम्युनिटीज। मैतेई को इम्फाल में लाया गया और इम्फाल से कुकी कम्युनिटीज को बाहर ले गए, जो कुकी डोमिनेटेड प्लेसेस, व्हिच इज इनकरेक्ट। सो इसे दर्शाता है इट इज अ वेल प्लान। आप सबने देखा है द नैरेटिव्स क्रिएटेड बाय कुकी कम्युनिटी इन इनिशियल स्टेजेस। जो वो लोग वीडियो बनाता है, बट वीडियो इमीडिएटली रिलीज नहीं करते। शुरुआत में when internet were banned in Impal, and probably there was some relaxation or due to close proximity with the Mizoram state, they were able to spread whatever information they want to spread in the social media. So इनका narrative ऊपर चलते गया. And in fact, we all know that in a कुकी कम्युनिटी कुछ सोशल सीएसओज ने इनके यूएन में मेमोरेंडम लिखा, इजराइल प्राइम मिनिस्टर को मेमोरेंडम लिखा, और नमता नॉर्थ अमेरिकन ट्राइबल एसोसिएशन वो फॉर्म किया और यूनाइटेड नेशंस में इनने लॉबिंग चालू की. और उसके साथ साथ यूरोपियन यूनियन पार्लियामेंट में दे कुड इन्फ्लुएंस इन क्रिश्चियन नेटवर्क एंड एक रेजोल्यूशन पास किया against India, which is incorrect. The Christian community, they are not minority in Manipur, or the Kukis especially, they are not minority. They have huge number. Maybe in the state of Manipur, they may be minority, but in India, they are not minority. And if we connect the adjoining states and areas, they are not minority. As they quote the book written by G.A. Garrison, Linguistic Survey of India, Volume 3, Chapter 3, they said, as per them, they are quoting and sending a memorandum to the United Nations that the areas, most of the areas of Manipur are of Kukis original place, which is incorrect. As per that book, the population of Kuki, including the part of Myanmar, Nagaland, Manipur, Mizoram, and the Chittagong Hill Tract up to the Bay of Bengal, it's about 6 lakhs to 10 lakhs. And whereas the population of Meitei, which is given separately in the same book, in the same page, the population of Meitei was about 2,40,000. So it clearly shows that they are not minority. At present also, they are not minority. If you see as a notice as a whole. So एक wrong narrative इन्हें create किया गया था. And अभी ये जो this war of battle of narrative, they were dominating and nobody said anything. When the truth came out, the narrative of Meiteis are known to the people of India and the rest of the world. Up now, the top military brasses, they started having a problem. So इससे मैतेई समुदाय को सोचने में मजबूर कर रहा है. And बहुत लोग खुल के बोल रहा है. And in local newspaper, they are openly writing. It is a pre-planned proxy war against the Meitei community. As per the analysis of the Meitei, before the interview of the army chief, it was considered as a conflict between two communities. Now it is not. It is a proxy war against the Meiteis. The Kuki Sioux Arms Group जो है, there are 25 groups under the umbrella of KNO and the UPF, which has a total number of 2,181 arms groups जो है उसको support करके, and they claim, this arms group, they claim, the Sioux arms group, they claim that they have never fired a single bullet to the security forces. If they have not fired a single bullet to the security forces, what type of agreement they are having? Why they are having an agreement? Security forces, if you are told they want to have an agreement, that it is to contain the violence. The army is also acknowledging, and the Kuki arms group, they are also openly saying they have never fired a single bullet. It shows that army is outsourcing their duty to the Kuki arms group, and of course India government is paying handsome amount. MHA की annual report में आपको कितना पैसा खर्च किया जाता है ये सब मिल जाएगा. As I said earlier also, from 2015-16 to 2021-22 में the MHA has given to the Sioux arms group about 498 crores. This is apart from the stipend of 6,000 per cadre per month stipend. Hard-earning taxpayers' monies are given to these Sioux armed groups to trouble the citizen of India, legitimate citizen of India. It is absolutely incorrect. So now the people of Manipur, especially the Meiteis, they are questioning the government of India that it is a planned proxy war against the Meitei community. Meitei insurgencies को तो काफी खत्म कर लिया गया था. From 2005 to 2010, they have eliminated more than 5,000 Meitei insurgencies, which is again given in the annual report of Ministry of Home Affairs. इससे दर्शाता है कि central government, the government of India, the past and the present, they want to suppress the Meitei society. This is again confirmed by the Chief of Army Staff, defying the intelligence report of Manipur state apparatus, and that was confirmed by Mr. Kuldeep Singh, who is as Chief Security Advisor. In a press brief, he has said 900 arms militants are trying to infiltrate in the soil of India. But however, due to the pressure from the central government, apparently the statement was the change, and the army chief confirming that there was no illegal infiltration from the Myanmar side, and he justifies that those who are entering are unarmed Myanmar citizens who are coming to a peaceful state like India. She said the India government will ensure provision of shelter, food, and other support. What does it mean? It shows that there is a plan by the government of India through the Indian army and and again Assam Rifles. And we also have seen the video of Tehelka, which was viral in 2014, again recirculated recently. It shows the corruption by the Assam Rifle personnel. It has exposed the nexus of Assam Rifles and involvement in the corruption. So it clearly shows that the Kuki arms group are used to eliminate the Meitei society, as the people of the Manipur are concluding right now. So it is very unfortunate for the Meitei society to live in such an inhuman or in such a confined place, Imphal. The Meiteis cannot go beyond the Kangpokpi. If by mistake Meitei cross it, then the other community, there is Kuki community, they keep hostage. The recent example is 3 boys who were giving the physical test of the Assam Rifles recently. 1 was released and 2 were kept hostage in exchange of, as the media, some of the media reports, in exchange of 11 persons who are in jail, and in exchange of those Kuki, say, criminals or persons who have been who are in the jails, those 2 boys were released, and the government of India is keeping quiet. The law is not applicable to this Kuki arms group. So it is a very clear indication that it is a well-planned coordination between the government of India through Assam Rifles, using the Kuki arms group, trying to eliminate the Meitei insurgency. Of course, Meitei insurgency are not there. They have eliminated more than 5,000, as I have mentioned earlier, and now they are troubling the civilian Meiteis. The drone bombs have been denied by the Chief of the Army Staff as well as recently retired General Nair, DG Assam Rifles. Why? The casualties are there. There is a medical report, and he is a witness on ground. People have seen there are more than 50 bombs have been dropped by the drone, and it has been reported in national medias, and the people, those who are living in those areas, they are reporting it, but it is denied. In fact, more than that, the Manipur police, the DG of Manipur, he has reported that drone bombs were used, and also the rocket or missile, it's a missile, qualifies to call a missile, a 7-feet length, it came and hit the ex-chief minister's residence and killed Mr. Rabai on the spot with the splinters and injury of many others. All this has happened, but however, the statement of the Chief of the Army Staff denies all these reports, which is very unfortunate. It shows that the government of India is not bothered about the Meitei community, and they do not treat the Meitei as a part of Indian citizen. That is the only reason why they are restricting the Meitei communities within the boundaries of Imphal and not allowing to access National Highway number 2 as well as National Highway number 37. And that's why they are not cracking down the Kuki arms groups which are operating in the hills where Armed Forces Special Power still exists. Despite having Special Armed Force Power Act, they are not taking any actions in the hills. However, they bother about the arms looted in the valley, and they wanted to impose Special Armed Force Power Act in the valley too, so that they can operate and trouble the Meiteis who are defending their boundaries and their life. It is a survival of the Meiteis. Everybody knows why Meiteis have looted arms, because they failed. The armed forces, the Assam Rifles, the Manipur police and other security forces, they failed to guard when the Kukis were attacking initially. They were called repeatedly, but nobody came into help. So people, they have to defend themselves, and you cannot fight with your bare hand or with a stick with those militants who are having sophisticated weapons. So the only option left is to loot the arms. I'm not justifying. The people will disarm the moment you crack down the illegal Kuki arms group. When you disarm the illegal Kuki arms group and then you put them under UAP in 1967 and declare them a terrorist, the violence will subside automatically, and the arms of the Meiteis will also return. Presently, the Meiteis, boundaries of Meiteis are protected by the volunteers, not by any security forces. These 40,000 or 126 columns of Assam Rifle, they are protecting the hills. They are allowing to fire from hillside to valley. They don't stop it. They don't do anything. What they do is, when there is a retaliation from the valley side, they stop those retaliation. The best example is last year, the Assam Rifle stopped the police, Manipur police at Sugnu, by parking 2 Casper vans gap, and also there was an episode of similar blocking of the Manipur police by the Assam Rifle in Bishnupur also. So what does it indicate? Now the people of Manipur, they are firmly believing that it is a proxy war by the government of India to fulfill their national objective, which is fine, but at the cost of Meiteis. Why Meiteis should die? Why Meiteis should pay for those illegal immigrants? Why we should allow those people who are coming from Myanmar? Why we should feed? We are not getting sufficient funds to progress this state. The Manipur state is not getting sufficient funds for the progress of the people of the Manipur, but you want to bring those illegal immigrants and feed them and give all the provisions, including the ration card, Aadhaar card, and the ST status on arrival, which is incorrect. However, the government of India or the Indian Army has a separate policy in the Bangladesh border as well as the Pakistan border. The Bangladesh is more disturbed now than the Myanmar. As we said, Myanmar is in trouble, is in a problem. That's why people are trying to come to India, which is more peaceful. I don't think Bangladesh is less trouble than Myanmar. At present, Bangladesh is having more problem than the Myanmar. So should we allow the Bangladeshis to come to India and settle them, provide food, shelter, food, and the support? Then why we require so much of the forces, the armies, BSF, CRPF? Why we require? The police is sufficient for internal law and order. Don't guard if that is the policy. Similar the western sector, why you are guarding the western border? Let the Pakistanis come. So it is incorrect to have a different policy for the western border and Bangladesh border and for the different policy for Manipur. Ultimately, indigenous people or the citizens of the Manipur, the Nagas, the Kukis, the Marwaris, the Bengalis, Tamils, Nepalis, who all are staying in this Manipur. It is ultimately the problem of those people who are staying in Manipur. The demographic change, it is well known to everybody. You keep allowing people to come. That's why demography is changing. That's why problems are happening. Why poppy cultivation? Under the nose of the Assam Rifles, poppies are cultivated. Why they are not stopping? Why they are not reporting when it started? The Assam Rifle is actually guarding the security of the India. Then they should inform. It may not be their domain, but they can always do it. They are checking when the vehicles come from More to Imphal. They are checking the vehicles for illegal smuggling or any item bringing in large quantity for the petty businessmen, but those who are earning in multi-crores, those making 60,000 crores as media reports, those poppies are planted. You are not doing anything. Is it not the responsibility of Assam Rifle to report to the government and to snap at the beginning itself? But it was not done. So it seems that purposely the India government is not taking care the interests of the Meitei, and the Meitei have started asking, is it a proxy war against the Meitei community, which is having population not more than 15 to 17 lakh? Thank you very much. Please like, share, and comment the video. It takes a lot of effort to make such a video. So please share it, like it, and comment. Thank you very much.